Hello, Kiera. This is the second half of 5-7. Things that we went through on 5-7 on Friday, because it's been a long weekend. We talk about each one of these models: power, exponential, logarithmic, and logistic, okay? Difference between exponential and logistic. Main thing, because you're going to have to do this on your homework assignment, is that in a logistic, it levels off. In a exponential, it continues going. Shh. Do I need to go through this again after school?
No.
Okay, that's great. Logistic is going to level off at a certain point. Exponential is going to increase forever. Those were the main things, okay? We've already done this stuff before. In, like, when you're making a regression line, like a linear regression, quad regression, cubic regression, quartic regression, etc. Okay. You go to those features on your calculator, yeah? Now, be very careful. It's going to ask you. You guys are not listening. Hush. And be quiet so I can get through this. You're wasting my time. Exponential, logarithmic, logistic are ones that we have not done previously. In your calculator, they will be EXPREG. LNREG, that people get confused a lot with LINREG. Don't get those confused. This is linear regression. When they say logarithmic regression, it's not LOG. They have no log regression. It is natural log regression. So it will always be LN regression for logarithmic, yeah? Okay? And then logistic won't say REG at the end of it. On your calculator, it will only say logistic. Okay? But you hit those buttons and it will give you an equation for the data that you've typed in there. Okay? To check really fast to see, because you'll have to do this on your homework assignment, to see whether a function or a data set is exponential. First of all, you check to see if the x's are going up by the same number. These are going up by 4s. Then you check and you divide them out. So 48 divided by 3, 768 divided by 48. They have to come out to be the same number when you divide them out. Okay? Or close to the same number. Like if you would have gotten a 15.9 or a 16.1, that's probably okay. All right? But that's checking to see if it's an exponential function. Okay? How do you check to see if it's a linear function? Yeah, the y's would go up by the same amount, right? Like they would go up by 16s or something each time, right? All right, so we wrote down some stuff to enter data. So you go stat edit, you type in your data in, right? To make a function, you go stat calc, and then you go down to whatever regression you're doing, so exponential or logistic, yeah? Then, if you want to plot something and it's not already plotting, you either need to change your window or you need to turn your plots on, right? Because we've turned our plots off before. Typically when we're graphing like y equals functions, we want to turn our plots off so it's not graphing lines and dots at the same time. So you might have to turn your plots back on, and you do that this way. Second y equals, and you turn your plots back on. Okay, so you might need to do that at some point. Second y equals, turn your plots back on. No.
So I should turn them off.
Probably. Or just clear all your data out, because it's not going to plot anything if your data's gone, right? You could just leave your plots on, but just clear your stat edit out, okay? All right, so let's go down here. This logistic model one, what does a logistic model look like again?
It flattens out.
It's an exponential function, but that it flattens out, okay? So it's going to have like an upper limit here. It has a horizontal asymptote at the top. It's like the maximum amount, like the number of fish in a pond. They can't just keep going up forever. It has to max out at a certain point, okay? So they said the population after the Civil War, and they have years, okay? So 1870 up through 2000, they have them marked, okay? And they went ahead and did this. We don't have to do anything for this. They're saying if we do an exponential model, it looks like this, a quartic model. Okay, now hold on just a second. This guy is a quartic function, but I thought a quartic function looked like a W. Why does it look like that?
That could just be a little.
Yeah, this is just like a little piece of the W, right? So maybe over here it like goes, I don't know, something like this. So they're just saying that like it could be a quartic model, but just like looking at a piece of it. Does that make sense? Okay. Over here they did a logistic model where they're saying it's starting to like curve and flatten out over there. And each one of those is representing all of this data. Okay. How do we figure out on your calculator which one is the best model?
Well, you plug it in.
R.
You look at the R, okay? What do we want R to be? Close to 1 or -1. It could be -1 also. What would negative look like? What does the graph look like if it's negative? It's just like sloping down, right? If it has a negative slope, so like an exponential decay we'll have an r close to -1, yeah? Okay, let's go down and do this one. This is the last one, log model. So where we haven't done a log model yet, on your calculator, the function that the button you're going to use is not log. It's not log. It's not logistic either. It's
I don't know what.
LN regression, right? Natural log regression. That's what you're going to use.
Where would I
Okay?
find that?
On the test, I'm pretty sure I make you do logarithmic and make me a logarithmic equation, and I guarantee you half of you guys are going to give me a logistic one and you're going to get it wrong. Logarithmic is LN regression, right? Not logistic. That's not the same thing as a log. So LN for log, not logistic. Yes?
Why would they call it LN
I don't know. What?
or
What?
Why wouldn't they call it like LN or something?
I don't know.
Wait, I found Ellen.
Find a model. Yes, find a model. Okay, so you're going to type this stuff in your calculator. I'm going to do it also over here, and we're going to get an answer here. So, you go to, I'm going to clear, go to stat, enter, or stat edit. I have stuff in my data. Do you know how to clear it all out at once?
Yeah, clear.
Go
enter.
up to the top and go clear enter, right? Okay?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, and mine is so slow. Clear, enter. Oh, it takes forever when I'm on screen recording. Kiara, you're screwing everybody up. Clear, enter. Okay. All right, now here we go. Okay. Oh, wait a second.
What?
Okay, wait a second.
What?
Wait a second. We got to do year stuff.
Year 0, 20.
Okay, now hold on just a second.
What the heck?
Hold your horses just a sec, okay? That is not going to work.
50.
Okay, now, put a little star by this. Be careful. Put this off to the side really big. Be careful of 0. Be careful of 0. Be careful of 0. Okay,
Why?
now, here's the deal. If we designate 1950 to be year 0, type into your calculator right quick for me, like ln of 0 or log of 0.
Domain error thing.
It has a domain error. You can, when you're doing a log function, be careful of 0. You can never, ever start with 0 because you can't plug 0 into log because he has a vertical asymptote at 0, right? Okay? So we have to start that at something other than 0. What would you like to start at?
1.
No, I don't want to start at
How
1.
about 50?
How about we start at like 50 would be fine, right? Can we do that?
Hey,
So it comes out really nice, right?
that was a dumb idea.
Like that would be
I
fine.
thought it was pretty smart.
50 and then 70 and then 80 and then 90 and then 100, right?
No, Gracie, that's not
Okay, shall we do that also? Right there?
good.
Okay. All right, type it in. Go.
Those lines you had, that was good.
Oh my heavens sakes.
I did
Have
it.
him have a blue shadow,
50.
Gracie.
Enter. Okay, everybody type it in. Go. Gracie, type it in. Go.
Ha, I found the R.
Great.
Yeah.
Mine didn't come up with R.
I will show you how to get it.
I usually use ER.
your calculator's stupid.
I always use ER.
Oh my heavens.
Shut up.
Kira, I hope you're happy.
Usually not A.
This screen recording, this always makes my computer go slow. 485. Enter. 3, 2, 2. I don't know.
You didn't screen record for me?
Yeah, because
4, 2, 5.
Oh, so we're trying
2, 5, 9. No, Kira will watch this. Kira will watch it. Okay, type it in. You're not typing it in because you're talking.
Yeah, I did. I just don't.
Okay, then be quiet for everybody else who's typing in. Come on. 5, 6, 3. No, no.
People, I'm dead.
College class, do it.
No, Tim.
Do it.
6, 6, 2.
I am cheating on that. I did not read none of it. I said just do it.
All right, did you type it in?
Yes.
Emma Carr did not type it in. She says not even have her calculator out. Emma Carr. No, get it out. Let's go. Let's go. I will make you guys stay after school, and we will do this after school. I don't care.
Why Watch
Can
out
I
that
just-
Mountain Dew is cold.
I just don't know how to do R.
You hit
'Kay.
that.
So,
No,
Uh,
I have it at the Lin Reg. It's only showing A and B.
Oh,
we want calc edit. Okay, we want calc edit. Go second 0 to catalog. Marcus, second 0 catalog. Diagnostic on, enter. Okay.
But my R's were on.
All right, now where do we go to find an equation? Oh, wait a second. Let's graph him. Because you have to do this on your homework assignment. So let's graph him. If we hit graph, let's see what happens. Graph, I have like an equation in there that I don't want it to graph. And it's not even showing me any dots. So I'm going to go to y equals. I'm going to clear out all my y equals stuff first, so it doesn't graph anything. But if I hit graph, it still won't give me anything. Why not?
Stat plots.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, let's see if my plot's on. I don't even know. My plot is not on, so I got to hit plots on.
And it's going to be too big. Oh my gosh, thank you.
Okay, so let's change our window. What's your smallest x that we got going on?
50.
50. So let's do x's that are going from, can we go 40?
Sure.
40 to like 110. Can we do that?
Great idea.
Just so we get a little bit outside of each one. Okay, I'm doing my window down over here. Your smallest, like y, what do you want to go from?
130,000.
You want to go 130,000?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
I have
To
an arrow.
570?
575, sure.
I don't care. Whatever. Just as long as you're a little outside. So 4D 2 1 1 1 0
Oh, it looks like it levels off.
1 3 0. But we're doing a log. We're not even doing logistic though.
We're doing a log.
Right?
What's a lane red look like?
It doesn't level off. Okay, graph. Okay, so if we graph it, okay, he doesn't level off. If we graph it, I'm gonna do a little thing right here. If we graph him, he starts and he goes like this, kind of, right? Do you know what a log function looks like? If you graph it,
Yeah.
it looks like this.
Okay.
That's exactly what it looks like, right? He has a vertical asymptote, right? Okay, so he's not leveling off. He is continuing to go up, but it kind of looks like he's leveling off, right? So this is why he's a log function. All right, so we want to make an equation for the log. So go stat calc now and down to not logistic. Not logistic.
Lane red.
LNREG. Enter.
Oh, I have
Enter,
L-I.
enter, 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 enter.
Or L-I-N.
No, not lane.
No, that's linear.
It's not lane.
It's
Gross.
linear. So y equals a plus
Okay,
b ln x,
I'm sorry, guys.
where a is a huge number. Negative 2,382,368.3 plus b, which is 6.8 Woo.
Guys, don't say that.
to the times ln x. Okay? All right, so that's my equation. I should have put it all in one line, but I didn't realize those numbers were going to be so big. So that negative number, let me scooch over. That negative number plus that number times ln of x, that's what our equation is. Okay, now, let's suppose that they want us to find, they don't, but let's suppose, just talk about it because they will on your homework assignment. Let's suppose they want us to find like the year 2020. Let's do 2022.
Plug 22 into.
No, we're not going to plug 22 in.
122.
Okay? 1950 is year 0, right? No,
it's
1900 is year 0, right?
My God.
Right? If 1950 is year 50, 1900 is year 0, so I'm going to subtract. So 122 is what we're going to plug in for X, and we could figure out what the population in El Paso, Texas should be for that year, right? Okay? So, just FYI, that's how that works, yeah?
Yep.
Okay? Do you know how to do all that good stuff?
Yep.
Okay? Beautiful.
Are we
All
gonna
right.
have to like find which one is the one?
What?
I don't know which way is like try LN and try all the different ones to find what R is plus one. Or not.
You need to go home.
Oh, no. On the homework assignment, I tell you which one is which.
Okay.
Yeah, which one to use. Okay? Good? All right, homework assignment. This is what it looks like. I know I'm going to give it to you, but just look at this for right now. 1 through 6. These are your options: linear, quadratic, power, cubic, exponential, log, logistic. Okay? 1 through 6, you are just trying to identify which function it is.
Yeah.
I will take many answers. There might be more than one answer. Okay? So I am pretty lenient on 1 through 6. Just make sure you put the ones that are obvious, right? Like number 6, what should that one be?
Cubic.
That should be a cubic, right? Because he starts up and goes down, right? He's a wiggle. So just make sure that you're putting the obvious ones down. There might be more than one answer, right?
Yep.
So there's that. Okay, good? All right, stopping the video for Kira. I don't know how to stop it. Oh, yeah, I do. Okay, bye, Kira.